I promised Neil from Maine that I'd pull him up first thing this morning, and I try to do what I say as much as is humanly possible, so let's go right to the phones. Hello, Neil. Thanks for calling. Welcome back.
Good morning, Dr. Glidden.
Okay, Neil. So line it up for me, brother. How tall are you, and how much do you weigh?
I'm 5'8", 170 pounds.
Okay. And give me the list of your complaints, please.
Stage 4 kidney disease, congestive heart failure, severe lower back condition, and a hip that needs replacing.
Okay. What's the back condition? Is it arthritis, stenosis? Did they tell you?
Stenosis. I've had one laminectomy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, are you on kidney dialysis yet?
No.
Okay.
Stage 4.
Okay. How are they giving you a time frame as to when they're going to have to start that?
No, we're hoping never.
Well, okay.
Not.
Okay, good. Have they told you if it's one kidney or both?
No, I believe it's both, but I'm not positive about that.
All right. Okay. So, Dr. Wallach, years ago, from 1970 to 1982, he was involved with multi-million-dollar, I think it was like 20 million bucks of federally funded research. It took 12 years, right? Wallach did 10,000 autopsies, millions of blood chemistries and histopathologies. And the ultimate result of all of that research now is in the Smithsonian Institution, right? It's a national treasure. And that research, that book, rewrote, literally, our understanding of the relationship between nutrition and illness. Interestingly enough, when Wallach was doing all of those autopsies, they would bring him kidneys of people who had died from kidney disease, and they made him do autopsies on the kidneys to see if they could figure out, what the causative factor was. And he did the autopsies, and he couldn't find anything wrong with the kidney. He thought they were testing him, right? And he said, boys, these kidneys are perfectly healthy. Well, you trying to trick me? And they said, no, these people really did die from kidney disease. So, well, there must be something going on. So he looked at it with a microscope, couldn't find anything, and then he looked at it with an electron microscope. And when he looked at it with an electron microscope, which is, the microscope that uses electrons instead of light waves to focus the lens. I mean, you can see minute details, right? He saw massive clogged blood vessels on, a submicroscopic level in the kidneys. And this is the job of the kidney, right? It filters the blood, so it's a remarkable mechanism. Some of the blood vessels in the kidney are so tiny that one red blood cell at a time can pass through it. I mean, they're eeny-weeny, chilly-beeny, really, really small things. You can only see them with an electron microscope. So the problem with the kidneys wasn't that the structures in the kidney were problematic. It was the blood flow into the kidney was clogged up and jammed up, just like if the pipe in your sink gets clogged up, right? The water backs up. So the root cause of most kidney disease is peripheral arterial disease in the kidney, which is fancy schmancy doctor talk for clogged up blood vessels inside the kidney. Now, whenever we see anybody with any type of kidney disease whatsoever, we must attend to the probability, the high probability, that there are massive amounts of microscopically clogged blood vessels in the kidney, because if it looks like a duck, flies like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. So this is probably happening in your kidneys. What causes blood vessels anywhere in the body to get jammed up and clogged up? Inflammation in the blood vessel. And what happens when a blood vessel gets inflamed? It starts to rip and tear. The body knows that it's starting to rip and tear. The body attempts to patch the rip and the tear so that you don't bleed to death, right? What does the body use to patch the rip and the tear? Cholesterol, which it has a superabundance of. So the medical doctor looks at the heart blood vessel or looks at the kidney blood vessel, see that it's all gummed up with cholesterol, and they assume that cholesterol is causing the problem. And they're absolutely positively wrong. That's like, going to the scene of a forest fire and looking at all the ash that's left over at the end of the forest fire and saying, well, ash creates ash. It's ash that causes forest fires. Well, that's an incorrect interpretation of the data. So we are of the notion that inflammation clogs blood vessels anywhere in the body. Well, what causes inflammation? Wheat, barley, rye, and oats, oil in a bottle, fried food, well-done red meat, meat that has nitrates added as preservatives, the skins of baked potatoes, yams, and sweet potatoes. So these foods must be eliminated from your diet, toot sweet. We spoke about that yesterday. This is why this is so important. Because, you know, if you have mold in the basement, man, you don't just want to paint over it. You want to get to the root cause of what made the mold happen in the first place. Usually it's water intrusion into the house, so you got to figure out where the water's coming in and fix it. So by eliminating the 10 bad foods, you go a long, long way towards reducing the vector of inflammation inside the body, and this is really very important. So that's step one. Step two is to give the fire department of your body support. You know, your body has an immune system, which is the police department. Your body also has a fire department, which puts out the fires of inflammation wherever they happen. The captain of the fire department in your body is the trace mineral selenium. So you need extra selenium, and at your body weight, I would counsel you to take 12 selenium a day. That's 4, 4, and 4. So you'll need 4 bottles a month. 4 selenium between breakfast and lunch, 4 between lunch and dinner, and 4 between dinner and bedtime. 4 bottles of selenium a month. 4, 4, and 4 would be the dosage. In addition to that, we need antioxidants into the body, which are all like the water that the fire department uses to put out fires. Antioxidants reduce inflammation. Beyond Tangy Tangerine tablets, which is a relatively new product in longevity, is loaded with antioxidants. So at 170 pounds, you should get 1 bottle of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine tablets a month. That's 4 a day. Do 2 with breakfast, 2 with lunch, 2 with breakfast, 2 with lunch of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine tablets. All right, so now we've handled the inflammation. We've stopped eating food that's creating inflammation. We're supporting the fire department of your body, and that's a really good thing. One extra thing to do here, which will also help the congestive heart failure, is an herbal product made by a longevity subsidiary called Good Herbs. Good Herbs is the company inside of the longevity shopping cart. And the product that they make that would be effective for you would be circulatory support, the Good Herbs circulatory support. You want to do 4 bottles of that a month. The dosage on the Good Herbs circulatory support is 1/2 teaspoon 3 times a day. Now, you can take that straight, just like cough medicine, or you can mix it with water or, you know, tequila. I don't really care what you mix it with. 1/2 teaspoon 3 times a day, spread them out. Good Herbs circulatory support, guess what that does, right? It supports and promotes the health of your veins and arteries, which is necessary here because they have been stressed by, 70 years of following the wrong advice from the men and the women in the white coats. So we're halfway there, man, right? So now, in addition to this, we need to give the heart support. You have congestive heart failure. So how do we give the heart support? Selenium. Hey, man, you're already doing selenium, so it's kind of a 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Also, the circulatory support will go a long way towards helping this, as will the antioxidants. And, right, this is one of the beauties of the holistic approach, because everything's connected. And look, man, if there's inflammation in the body so much that it's affecting the microcirculatory system in the kidneys, guaranteed it's affecting other things in the body as well, which is, one of the reasons that you have the hip problem and the back problem. It's because of chronic inflammatory conditions that are happening in the body on top of not enough, kidney nutrients, not enough circulatory nutrients, not enough bone and joint nutrients, right? So from the proper perspective, Neil, everything makes sense. Stick with me. On the other side of the commercial, I'm going to finish up with you, and then if you could be so kind, I'd like you to call me back on a regular basis with an update. Stick around, brother. I will be right back.
A lot of people's lives and bodies are out of balance. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops optimize pH level and get rid of harmful waste and acid. Just a few drops in water restores vibrance and energy and gets you back in balance. Now order 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Sign up for monthly auto shipping and save 25%. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body, supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at goberkey.com. That's goberkey.com today.
If you're like me, you're concerned about the stock market and the economy. You're asking the questions, but it just doesn't seem that you're getting the right answers. Well, my friends at the Wealth Preservation Institute not only have the answers, but they've put together a free report, How to Survive the Upcoming Economic Collapse and Protect Your 401ks, IRA savings, and retirement income. Don't hesitate. This report's for free for a limited time by calling 888-772-2929. That's 888-772-2929. Take back your financial lives today.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Earthquake, floods, winter storms, prolonged power outages, or war. Each of us have had that moment when we recognize that we need to be better prepared. We typically do the same thing. We start with food storage, then we address the need for water. But have you considered heat storage? I'm talking about staying warm in the cold. Here are some things for you to consider. How will I keep my family warm? The standard answers are firewood, coal, or propane. But the problem with that if you need to be on the move is you can't take it with you. Another concern, there may come a time when you need to stay warm without smoke, like in times of war. There may even come a time when you can't burn fuel. The answers may be simpler and less costly than you think. For these answers, go to fortressclothing.com. Again, fortressclothing.com has the answers to your heat storage dilemma. Don't get stuck in the cold. fortressclothing.com. You'll never be cold again.
It's time to kick some ash because cigarettes have met their match. Smokers are switching to Vaporite e-liquid by LeSig because when you kick ash, you kick tar and smelly smoke too. LeSig smokes the competition with real people customer service, a 7-day satisfaction guarantee, and same-day fast free shipping. Become a vapor today at LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes. Kick some ash.
Let's go back to Neil. Okay, Neil. Now, you know, I have a tendency to get on a roll and be a little bit of a motor mouth. My mother always told me that she thought I was vaccinated with a phonograph needle. In any event, before I launch into the last part of my little diatribe here, you have any questions about any of the stuff we've gone over so far?
Not really. Your representative has explained quite a lot of it.
Okay, good. So really, you know, one of the things that we think is important here is education, right? I mean, you go to the medical doctor, they don't tell you anything, they just tell you what to do, right? And maybe they'll tell you what the side effects are, but they don't tell you anything about anything. Oh, maybe we think it's genetic and maybe that's it. We lean here on education, right? I don't want you just to do what I tell you to do. I want you to understand why you're doing what I tell you to do, and that makes all the difference in the world. So it's kind of like there's a fire in your backyard, and we're trying to put it out. Would not be a good idea to use gasoline to do that, right? You need to use water to put the fire out. So you got to clean your diet up, stop eating those foods, and then you got to give the body the nutrients it needs to bounce back. Now, the next half of this situation for you is the bone and the joint stuff, right? You've had the low back pain, you've had the laminectomies, and now your hips are starting to go.
Yeah.
Well, right. So what causes those things to happen? Well, inflammation, right? And consistent lack of, in this case, bone and joint nutrients. I mean, if you had a pinhole leak in your oil pan and you're driving the car down the road and it's leaking oil, it's only, and you don't know that it's leaking oil, it's only a matter of time until the engine seizes, right? It's going, there ain't nothing wrong with the engine. The welds are good, the pistons are good, everything's good, man. You just ran out of oil. Well, it's the same here. Your body ran out of bone and joint nutrients, period. And then, to add insult to injury, you were mixing diesel fuel with the unleaded fuel and putting it in the tank every day, and that's just not a good idea. So this is why these things are happening to you. It's just these chickens have come home to roost, kind of, sort of. So at 170 pounds, in order to support bone and joint health and to get on the other side of the arthritic condition, the recommendation is one Healthy Body Start Pack 2.0 liquid. One Healthy Body Start Pack 2.0 liquid. Make sure it's the liquid. You want the liquid because that has the liquid calcium. In addition to that, I would like you to do 2 bottles of plant-derived minerals. 2 bottles of plant-derived minerals a month. And 1 bottle of Beyond Osteo FX liquid. Okay, so that's 1 Healthy Body... the Healthy Body Start Pack 2.0 liquid, 2 plant minerals, and 1 Beyond Osteo FX. Now, there's one more thing that you need to do. And I know that this sounds like a lot, but we have... we need to give you foundation medical nutrition. We need to give you kidney support, heart support, and bone and joint support, right? The last thing that you can do for your bones and joints is a product called Glucogel. Glucogel. Now that comes in a liquid and it comes in capsules. I would like to see you do the liquid for the first 3 months, and then you can fall back to the capsules after that. So I'd like you please to get 3 bottles a month of the Glucogel Plus. 3 bottles a month of the Glucogel Plus. It'll be easier for your system to absorb that than it will the capsules. Right? If you were 30 years old, I'd have you take the capsules. But because you're over 70 and you're in a world of hurt with all this other stuff, it'll be easier for your body to absorb the liquid Glucogel than it will be the capsules. And that's it, man. That's your program. The last thing I want to say here in the last 60 seconds that I have in this segment is that this program should, number one, be painless. It should not create any side effects, no diarrhea, no constipation. You shouldn't grow an 11th finger. If anything does show up like that, you get in touch with your longevity folks, and they'll tell you how to moderate the dose so that, it's not so overwhelming and overpowering to the body, number one. Number two, this is not so much a kidney treatment or a joint treatment or a heart treatment. It's a Neil from Maine treatment. So as you're going down the track, you want to pay attention to how you feel across the board. Mood, energy, appetite, sleep, right? In addition to your aches and pains. Give me a shout back every 3 or 4 weeks, Neil, with a progress report. I will look forward to it. I appreciate your trust. Victoria in Oklahoma is up next, folks. Stick around. Let's go to Oklahoma and talk to Victoria. Hey, Victoria. Thanks for the phone call. You are live.
Hello, Dr. Glidden. I'm so glad to be able to get on. First off, I went to the library yesterday and got on your website. You had mentioned that there were 11 bad foods, and I got the 10, and I wanted to know if you would tell me what the 11th one is.
You're paying attention, Victoria. You go to the head of the class. We just added the 11th food on Friday. Today being third, just not even a week ago. So it hasn't populated into all of my stuff yet, right? So the 11th bad food category, it's a category, is corn and soy. Specifically corn and soy, because most of the corn and soy that's on the marketplace right now has been, it's genetically modified, and it's been sprayed profusely with glyphosate, aka Roundup, and that is a deadly cocktail. Glyphosate has been directly implicated with 4 different types of cancer, high blood pressure, and stroke. So you need to, and they're using it like, they're using it like water now, spraying it everywhere all the time. It's a big bad voodoo daddy. I am starting to believe it or not, and I know that this sounds kind of crazy, but if it looks like a duck, flies like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. The research has been done on all this stuff. The World Health Organization, for goodness sakes, has told the world community that Roundup is genotoxic, that it messes with your genes not in a good way, and that it causes cancer directly. It's a carcinogen. They've come out and said it. The World Health Organization. There have been lots of published research that shows a direct relationship with the use of Roundup and cancer, stroke, and deaths from high blood pressure. Not just high blood pressure, deaths from high blood pressure. So the research has been done, the science has been done, and yet they continue to use it, not just a little bit, but a lot of it. They're using this stuff everywhere and all the time, and I am starting to believe it's part of a population control program, quite frankly. But whether you want to go there or not, whether you want to actually believe that there's a eugenics program in place and that people are trying to, the banksters are trying to make us expire before we retire, because it's better for them if we do that. Whether you believe that or not, the facts are in that this stuff is directly implicated with cancer and it should be avoided. And so the recommendation here is no corn, no soy, and start to go organic as is humanly possible. Start, if you're going to eat fruits and vegetables, get them organically wherever you can. And if you have the means, if you have the method, and if you have the time, you want to do your own little victory garden with heirloom seeds. That's not a bad idea, but not everybody can do that. Does that make sense?
Oh, I hear you loud and clear. Let me just say, I have leaky gut, and I had some allergy testing done, and so I already know I'm allergic to soy, so I kind of stay away from that.
You got lucky.
Corn, I was told by somebody else, is actually very irritating to an already compromised digestive tract, so I need to stay away from that as well. So I'm already on that track. And I wanted to know, in Dr. Wallach's stuff, I have a long list, and I think the leaky gut I need to work on first, but I have fibromyalgia and diabetes and a long list. But 2 of the things I'd like to address today is the leaky gut, and I also have major sleep disturbances from, I assume, the fibromyalgia, and I got Dr. Wallach's Sleepies, and I got his nightly essence, and I've been taking those, but I sleep a few hours, and then I wake up, and then I can't go back to sleep, and I lay here for hours and hours and hours. So I'd like to address that. And also, I want to ask again, I have a lady I'm trying to help with the kidney and itchy skin, and she's saying that the products are giving her constipation. Now, in talking to her, I wanted her to get on today. Hopefully she got on and listened to what you previously told the other person, because that will be helpful for her on the kidney. But I was thinking that you told me yesterday the itchy skin could be an ESA deficiency, and constipation, I don't know. Anyway, I asked her, I said, well, you know, how much water are you drinking? And she said, well, maybe 3 glasses a day. And I've been under the impression, and I don't know what your position is on this, that we should be drinking about half our weight in ounces a day at least. And so I didn't think she was drinking enough water, and then I was asking her what kind of water she was drinking, and she said she was drinking Kangen water. And I said, well, are you drinking it with your meals? And she said, yes. And I didn't think if you're drinking 9.5 Kangen water with your meals, your digestive juices should be about 1.0, so you're diluting your digestive juices. And so I was thinking maybe she's 71 years old, and unless you're getting good nutrition, I'm assuming your body's not able to really produce the hydrochloric acid and enzymes to really sufficiently digest your food. And so I don't know if all of that could contribute to the constipation, but I was thinking also itchy skin. I've been under the impression that it could also be gallbladder. So I'm thinking, putting all that together, that maybe some digestive enzymes might be helpful. Dr. Wallach calls them a gallbladder in the bottle.
Victoria, you should have been a doctor. I love the way you think. I love the way you think.
All right. Well, anyway, let me finish. And then she got the the Healthy Start Pack, and I agree with you. I think the minerals should be included in that. So she's not getting any minerals, so I think she needs extra minerals. And then the last thing I thought was probiotics. Now, I don't know if you're not getting enough probiotics that would also be influential on the constipation. She is taking a probiotic, but I know Dr. Wallach's products have probiotics in them, but the Flora FX only has 3 strains, and the Nightly Essence has 14 strains. So I'm thinking if you can fit it in the budget, maybe the Nightly Essence might be better. And so anyway, with all of that, I wanted to know if you thought that was kind of on the right track, and how I can best help this lady.
Okay, great. So first things first, everything is connected. Everything is connected. And so when we put somebody on a comprehensive medical nutrition program, we produce positive effects across the board, right? So even when we're targeting a joint or a kidney or a heart or the skin, because of the nature of the beast, we are helping to support every process in the human body, right? So when it comes to constipation, the first, second, and third thing to consider is not enough water, not enough fiber, not enough exercise. If somebody takes a nutritional supplement, and after they take the nutritional supplement, they get constipated, it's because they're not taking the nutritional supplement correctly. They're taking too concentrated a dose too quickly. So the recommendation here is when people start with the Tangy Tangerine, you do 1 level scoop in 12 ounces of water per 50 pounds per day. 1 level scoop in 12 ounces of water per 50 pounds per day. So if she's 150 pounds, she'd need to do that 3 times. And the key here is you take 2 hours to drink each solution down. So 1 level scoop in 12 ounces of water, have her take 2 hours to drink it down, and then repeat it and repeat it and repeat it as necessary for her body weight. The next thing to do for anybody who's constipated is, you're right, they need to support their digestive system. And how do we support the digestive system? By eliminating alkaline water during a meal. If you want to drink alkalinized water, you drink it between meals, no harm and no foul, but not during a meal. Salt your food so that it tastes good, and eat 1 apple a day. The fiber in an apple, the pectin, is almost a perfect fiber for the human digestive tract, and it goes a long way to keep things moving along. So, no alkalinized water with a meal. Salt your food so that it tastes good. Eat 1 apple a day, and dilute the Beyond Tangy Tangerine doses and spread them out more frequently, right? Now, skin itching, an essential fatty acid deficiency, an essential fatty acid deficiency, and then an essential fatty acid deficiency. That's the first 3 things to think about. And remember also, everybody, including everybody, and which means everybody, nobody's excluded from this list, needs to eliminate the 11 bad foods. They need to eliminate the 11 bad foods. Stop eating them completely. If they don't do the diet, this program is less than likely to produce remarkable results. So that's what I'd like to say about her. For you, the first thing to think about when someone wakes up in the middle of the night and they're wide awake is a blood sugar issue. It's a blood sugar issue. And I don't think it's related to fibromyalgia. I think that it's specifically, this specific symptom is related to a blood sugar issue. And so you need a little bit more blood sugar support than the average bear. So what's your body weight, Victoria?
Probably about 170. I have been on these Sweeties, but apparently I'm not taking enough.
Well, you're 170, 170?
Yep.
All right, so here's what I would do for 3 weeks as an experiment. I would do 4 Sweeties between breakfast and lunch, 4 between lunch and dinner, and 4 between dinner and bedtime.
Okay.
I would also take 3 EFA plus 3 times a day with food. 3 EFA plus with breakfast, 3 EFA plus with lunch, 3 EFA plus with dinner. Okay? So 9 EFA plus a day and 12 Sweeties a day. Now that's in addition to, because you have fibromyalgia, you also need to be doing selenium. At your body weight, I would do 9 selenium a day. 9. 3, 3, and 3. Okay? 3, 3, and 3. So Sweeties, extra EFAs, selenium, on top of, the Healthy Body Start Pack 2.0 liquid. That's a really good program for you to start with. It's a really good program for you to start with. Fibromyalgia, the first, second, and third things to think about with fibromyalgia is it's a simple deficiency in selenium. Sheep, little baby lambs get fibromyalgia. It's called white muscle disease. The poor things are in so much pain they can't even stand up. The veterinarian comes to the farm, he injects them with selenium, and half an hour later they're prancing around like nothing happened. So we've known how to eliminate fibromyalgia in farm animals for about 50 years. It's a tragedy that medical doctors just don't pay any attention to this. You need selenium, you need Sweeties, you need extra EFAs on top of the 90 essential nutrients. Give that a run, Victoria, for 30 days and give me a call back. Stick around, folks. Much more to come. We're finishing it up when we come back. Men in the white coats are coming to kill us. They're coming to kill us. They're coming to kill us. The men in the white coats are coming to kill us. Just fire your MD. You can take it from me. Yeah, I know. I should have taken singing lessons. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, facts are a stubborn thing. You're welcome to your own opinion, but you most certainly are not welcome to your own set of facts. Type 2 diabetes, facts and statistics. 26 million people. This is a conservative estimate. 26 million people. That's 1 in 10 adults, 1 in 4 seniors suffer from type 2 diabetes. And the medical profession, the MDs, the men and the women in the white coats are clueless as to what causes type 2 diabetes. They will tell you that it's the old stalking horse, the old scapegoat, genetics. Yeah, that's what it is. It's genetics. Which is tantamount to saying, well, tornadoes, they're caused by sunlight. Well, tornadoes come from clouds. Clouds are caused by evaporation. Evaporation is caused by sunlight. Yeah, so maybe, but that's kind of a dodge. Type 2 diabetes was figured out in 1957. 1957. A doctor named Mertz, M-E-R-T-Z, I believe, a medical doctor, figured out how to turn blood sugar issues on and off in laboratory mice by withdrawing or giving trace minerals, certain trace minerals. Your body needs trace minerals in order to metabolize sugar. This is the operative cause from our point of view of type 2 diabetes. And your medical doctor is completely unaware of this relationship. Your medical doctor is blind to these facts. And your medical doctor does not care to find the cause of this illness. They do not care. They're interested in medicating you into submission, medicating your symptoms into submission. 1 out of 10 adults is suffering from type 2 diabetes. Do you know somebody in your life suffering from type 2 diabetes? Then have them tune in and turn on to my webinar tonight. Tonight, the 22nd day of October, 2015. 7 p.m. Central Time, to my worldwide blood sugar webinar, 7 p.m. tonight. It's a live event. It's a lot of fun. Go to drglidden.com for the details. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen. If you continue to go to conventionally trained medical doctors for your health, you are going to get the same results that you've gotten now. How's that working for you? You happy with your weight? You happy with your energy? You happy with your blood pressure? You happy with your sleep? You happy with your digestion? You happy with your chronic pain? When you reach the end of your rope, you will come to drglidden.com and educate yourself about the simple steps you can take right now to get on the other side of a chronic health condition. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. Results speak for themselves. You cannot give a struggling tomato plant miracle grow, good water, good sunlight, and have nothing happen to it. Well, when you give the human body the 90 essential nutrients that it needs, essential nutrients, things that it needs but it cannot make, when you swallow the 90 essential nutrients every day and stop eating food that's gumming up the works, remarkable things start to happen. Why? Because your body is attempting to fix itself every day. Your body knows how to fix itself. Your body wants to fix itself. Your body is attempting to optimize its structure and function and heal itself, but it needs raw materials to do that. Your body cannot make calcium. Your body cannot make vitamin A. Your body cannot make omega-3 essential fatty acids or any of the other 90 essential nutrients. They must be imported into your body every day. Give your body the right nutritional supplements in the right amounts. Stop eating the 11 bad foods. Live long and prosper. Tonight's webinar, blood sugar issues and how to get over them with science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition. Go to drglidden.com to find out more details. Thanks for tuning in and turning on. I am your steadfast advocate for health. Live long and prosper. See you around campus.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Nussbaum with the Anthem Foundation. Premature birth is the leading cause of death of babies and disabilities for children. That's why we support the March of Dimes to help mothers have full-term pregnancies and healthy babies. Join us in supporting cutting-edge research, treatment and outreach to help moms during their pregnancy and give every baby a healthy start in life. Learn how you can help at marchofdimes.org.
Hey, Berkey Guy here. Are you still drinking unfiltered tap water? Does your water contain chlorine or fluoride? Will you have drinkable water in an emergency? The Berkey Guy is here to help you remove these and other potential contaminants from your water, thus helping you drink clean, purified water. We offer Berkey water purification systems at the lowest available prices online. Don't go another moment without Berkey system. Over the last 10 years, we've helped thousands drink clean, purified water. Join them by visiting goberkey.com or call me, the Berkey Guy, at 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653.
You're fired. According to the Small Business Administration, 75% of small businesses plan to eliminate jobs or reduce workers' hours to part-time. You're fired. According to Gallup, the unemployment rate recently jumped to nearly 9%, and the underemployment rate hit a staggering 17.9%. You're fired. 1 out of 3 young adults and 1 out of 2 recent college graduates are underemployed. Hello, I'm Keith Abel, a pharmacist and a home business entrepreneur. In 2011, I became one of those statistics myself. Instead of looking for another job in corporate America, I joined Dr. Joel Wallach, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy. We're creating steady incomes for ourselves and would like to show you how to do the same. If you want to supplement your current income, replace your income, so you don't have to become one of the statistics, then give me a call toll-free at 866-257-3105, 866-257-3105. You're fired. Don't wait till you hear those words. Start creating an extra income today. 866-257-3105.
You wouldn't go swim with the sharks without a cage, would you?
Hey, has anyone seen Larry?
It's in our nature to protect ourselves, especially when protection is simple and affordable. That's why IDStronghold.com has been providing affordable RFID protection for over 10 years. ID Stronghold wallets protect you from electronic pickpockets who pass near you with a scanner and steal your credit and debit card info, as well as data from other cards containing RFID chips. IDStronghold.com, the original maker of shielded wallets, is a technology company, so we understand how to best protect you against intrusive radio waves. ID Stronghold wallets are designed to block RFID signals, open or close, no matter where in the wallet you put your cards. Most other RFID wallets on the market were designed with only fashion in mind and don't shield properly, if at all. If you're shopping for your next wallet, be sure to get the protection you deserve by going to IDStronghold.com, because getting anything else is like being the next victim in a Jaws movie.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich, working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare, having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom106.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom106.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom, the number 106.com. Go to freedom106.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom106.com.
My name is Dell, and I live in El Cajon, California. I was concerned about my cholesterol readings because I knew that high cholesterol is related to clogging of the arteries and increases the risk for heart attack and stroke. One day, I heard an ad for Heart and Body Extract, and I was skeptical, but I decided to give it a try. Man, the numbers don't lie.
Learn the secrets of an effective, natural, 100% organic nutritional supplement for a healthy heart and circulation at hbextract.com.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Get on board with the Tax Admiral. Don't take on the IRS alone. I'll cut penalties and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company helping people clean up their mess with the IRS.
If you owe $10,000 or more, then call the Tax Admiral.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.
It's time to kick some ash because cigarettes have met their match. Smokers are switching to Vaporite e-liquid by LeSig because when you kick ash, you kick tar and smelly smoke too. LeSig smokes the competition with real people customer service, a 7-day satisfaction guarantee, and same-day fast free shipping. Become a vapor today at LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes. Kick some ash.
A lot of people's lives and bodies are out of balance. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops optimize pH level and get rid of harmful waste and acid. Just a few drops in water restores vibrance and energy and gets you back in balance. Now order 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Sign up for monthly auto shipping and save 25%. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body, supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
As if chlorine in our water weren't bad enough, now they're adding ammonia?
It's true. Some municipalities are now adding ammonia plus chlorine to your water supply. It's a disinfectant called chloramine. But with a trusted Big Berkey water filter, you can keep chloramine out of your water. New NSF EPA certified lab tests show EPA Berkey water filters remove chloramines, pharmaceuticals, BPA, pesticides, bacteria and viruses, all forms of fluoride, and much more. Big Berkey water filters are the original and most trusted on the market, the gold standard in water purification. And our filters last for years at less than 2 cents per gallon. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get your Big Berkey today. Call 1-877-99-BERKEY or click BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
My dad was 59 when he collapsed from a heart attack late last year. Just this past August was when we spread his ashes on the St. Croix River. I loved my dad, but boy was he stubborn. He hadn't been to the doctor in over 25 years. His excuse? He simply couldn't afford it. He wasn't a rich man by any means. At less than $107 per month, LibertyOnCall.org would have been the perfect alternative for my father. Don't wait. Go to LibertyOnCall.org right now, for not just your sake, but for the sake of your loved ones. Again, that's LibertyOnCall.org.
Sciatica, lower back pain, hip pain, poor posture. If you suffer from any of these problems, get ready to relax. Introducing an amazing product that's been in the market for over 25 years, the Sacro Wedgie. It was invented by a football coach using a common-sense osteopath technique. He created this device to help his athletes by isolating and supporting the sacrum, which is the keystone of our anatomy. This wedge-shaped bone is in the center of our hips, where a lot of pain starts. Simply relax 20 minutes daily on the amazingly simple Sacro Wedgie and let gravity do the work, helping muscles rebalance and start releasing nerves. Sit in the Sacro Wedgie at the computer or while traveling to help correct posture to finally help relieve those stubborn aches and pains for only $33.95. It's made in the USA, so click the family-owned website at sacrowedgie.com, spelled SACROWEDGY.com, or call 1-800-737-9295. That's 1-800-737-9295. Relax your back pain away with the Sacro Wedgie.
It's time to kick some ash because cigarettes have met their match. Smokers are switching to Vaporite e-liquid by LeSig because when you kick ash, you kick tar and smelly smoke too. LeSig smokes the competition with real people customer service, a 7-day satisfaction guarantee, and same-day fast free shipping. Become a vapor today at LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes. Kick some ash.
Is negative content or comments on the web affecting your personal or professional reputation? Unfavorable comments, embarrassing pictures, videos, legal documents, and bad tweets can ruin your personal life, your career, or your business. It happens a lot, and it's just not fair. But what can you do? Reputation.com can protect your good name. Get a free consultation now at 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Call right now for a free expert reputation analysis. It's easy to squash the unfair attacks with our patented system, and the analysis is absolutely free. Make the best things about you jump out in searches. Protect your personal and professional reputation, your business, and your income. Get your free reputation analysis from Reputation.com right now. Call 800-831-0771. 800-831-0771. 800-831-0771.